everyone, and welcome to another episode of Nintendo Enthusiast Radio. I am one of your hosts, Anthony, here with my co-hosts, Eli and Dakota. How's it going, guys?
We're good.
Hey, how you doing?
And today we're going to be talking about Nintendo's recent announcements of licensing some of their properties to not only other games, but also other sorts of products as well. So we're going to start off basic with how we feel about Nintendo doing this, in particular with other video games, such as like fighters and stuff. Eli, you want to start us off? Or
yeah, so I think when we saw Tekken Tag Tournament 2 last year come out for the Wii U is an excellent example of what third-party companies can do when they get licensed stuff from Nintendo. And what you had then is that you had like the mushroom items or whatever, or Mario-like costumes for the characters. I don't remember, I didn't actually play the game, but, you know, that general idea could transfer over to other games that are coming to the Wii U, whether it be multi-platform or exclusive. So, if you have a racer, for example, I don't see why a character couldn't be a Nintendo character. Similar to Soul Calibur, that was another fighter where you had on the Nintendo system, you had Link as a fighter. I think that would be bananas if they did that again.
It certainly would be bananas, yes it would.
Yes.
Rayman Legends, they had a Mario and Luigi costume.
Exactly. Similarly, I think that if a third-party company wanted to, they could make another collaborative game. You know, Capcom decided to release a Capcom versus Nintendo fighter. In order to, you know, make that fighter license out the characters, it'd be Nintendo exclusive, of course. Just the sort of thing. I think the possibilities are very interesting. And then you have all these, of course, third-party games, as we talked about Rayman Legends, where you see in the future, I mean, I don't know how much other stuff we're going to have in the future coming to the Wii U, but if you have, you know, another Disney Infinity thing, maybe you have one character exclusive to the Wii U, Mario. I don't know, shoots fireballs. You know, I just think it's one of those ideas where Nintendo would be able to make a good amount of money while also raising this sort of awareness about the Wii U and have people say, wow, maybe I should buy the Wii U version because it has these sort of features.
How about really ambitious Kingdom Hearts with Nintendo Worlds?
Oh my god. See, this is selling itself. You know, we know that Kingdom Hearts isn't coming to the Wii U so far. But I don't see why Nintendo could be like, tell you what, you make a game for Wii U, we let you use Nintendo characters on the Wii U version. And then, you know, everyone profits, and then systems get sold.
I'm honestly not against it.
Yeah, worlds blow up.
Yeah. Yeah, getting really ambitious there. A Nintendo theme park.
How much did, you know, having Nintendo stuff in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 actually, you know, sell that game, though?
I don't think it did. That's the thing, but, you know, Nintendo may have made a little bit from that, but that was just a minor. That was a really small feature. Maybe if they introduced a fighter like Link in Soul Calibur, like it was back on the GameCube, maybe that would have a little bit more of an impact. But, you know...
And they have, like, Mario and Luigi on, like, NBA Street games, and, SSX had Mario and Luigi. Like, maybe they just need to put the Nintendo characters just directly in there as playable characters.
Yeah.
I feel like that doesn't do anything. Maybe I would have to check the sales, but I feel like it needs to be bigger than that. They can't just slap a Nintendo character in another game and expect that to work magic.
But then again, you know, these games do have to be their own individual games. I mean, you don't see Microsoft, like, shoving Master Chief into, you know, every exclusive they get just because he's a Microsoft brand. Or, you know, Microsoft just got Gears of War, so, like, you're expecting Marcus Phoenix to be in everything that Microsoft releases now. Like, and for, like, those kind of sports games, I feel like it works for Mario and Peach and Luigi maybe to be in there. But that's because they're sports games. Like, maybe other fighting games, maybe that could work. But other than that, you're pretty limited on, you know, directly licensing these big things. And then again, we go back to how effective are these, you know, cameo appearances. Yeah. What do you think of Eli?
Yeah, I agree it may not make such a large sort of thing, but it nevertheless a source of revenue that they could be making, and also, if there was, like, maybe not just a bonus, but, like, a whole game built around these sort of licensed characters from Nintendo, where Nintendo is to, you know, license out a game or hire a third party, whatever, to make the game for them. where it could be very beneficial. But Anthony brought up as a joke a Nintendo theme park, and this is where we're building off of, because when Nintendo says that they're going to be licensing things out, this doesn't just mean games. There are Mario fruit snacks, there are Mario noodles, there are, in Japan anyway, there are all these sort of things where Nintendo is licensing out their characters and properties to other products, Monopoly. But, a theme park is another really interesting example, even if Anthony may have meant it as a joke. But
maybe just a ride. They could have a Nintendo ride at, I don't know, Six Flags or Disney World. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that would be very interesting, or even, one of those 4D rides or whatever, where you have, one of those rides where you get in and you kind of, move while watching a movie. If they did, I don't know, there aren't very many that Nintendo could really do, because there's not very much voice acting in games, but, Nintendo games. But even if they did, a Metroid one, I guess, from Other M, even though everyone hates it.
Oh, no, I would not go on another M ride.
Well, you see, you wouldn't, but only 1 million people played Other M, so you've got this whole other people.
It's a baby.
The ride would just be it would just rock as you listen to Samus monologue.
It would just be a monologue the entire time.
Well, I guess
rock in the cradle.
I think more about, shooting and, facing these sort of large monsters, and then at the end, you'd always have the only on Wii U or whatever, and it doesn't have to be just Metroid or Zelda, whatever it be, it would help them market, and they would get, some money in their pocket as well.
I definitely like the pipe dream idea of an actual Nintendo land in real life. I would say that's probably one of the coolest things that I can think of. But, I mean, it's not out of the question. I mean, you have, Paramount, and I think that's in Canada, that has, Paramount kind of characters. I know there was a Rugrats thing there. Rugrats are cool. I like Rugrats. Six Flags is all, DC characters and Looney Tunes. So, there's that. Right. But, there's definitely, they don't have to necessarily partner up with, a chain of amusement parks per se, but, one specific amusement park, or Universal or something like that, or, whatever. Either or, Nintendo's already had a relationship with amusement parks, so they have the Wii and the Wii U console experiences. You can play the games there. So Nintendo's already had some sort of relationship with them. It's not, maybe you get to ride on a big, Wii U, a Wii remote, waterlog, ride. Something like that, I don't know, I don't think it's necessarily out of the question to have a ride there. I like that idea. I'm definitely about that.
Yeah, and it's great. I mean, Anthony may have said it as a joke, but I mean, that's just another thing they could do, and the possibilities are kind of endless, even if they did, I don't know, license out a TV show. And of course, this would be sort of an extreme, but that's another source of marketing for them that's pretty much free, although we don't know how bad it could turn out.
Bring back Donkey Kong Country.
That
was the best show.
Oh my god.
Mario Brothers Super Show.
Sequel to the Crystal Coconut.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, just brainstorming here, because Pokemon TV show works wonders for sales. I'm sure the games would sell on their own without the TV show, but it definitely doesn't hurt the sales. So just another one of those ideas.
Well, they could even have a Pokemon theme park. That seems pretty reasonable. I mean, Pokemon is big enough in and of itself. Where, people may not know some of the more obscure Nintendo franchises. They may not even know about Metroid or something like that. But a lot of very casual gamers like that, they know all the Pokemon, or they know a lot of the Pokemon or something like that because they've grown up with it. So I could definitely see a Poke Park come out or something like that.
Oh my god.
Poke Park USA.
I'm sorry, I have to go clean my pants after that last comment. No, that's just such a great idea, especially since Pokemon is the behemoth. That's Nintendo's biggest thing, pretty much. I mean, people like to say Mario Kart, and it's okay, Mario Kart did so well on the Wii, but, there's not games that it's going to sell that great. DS version also did really well, but just looking at what they have now and their biggest franchise now, it's by far Pokemon. Pokemon outsold every other game on the 3DS within 2 months. So, that's definitely their behemoth there. And overall, it's one of the top-selling franchises of all time, and people would go to that amusement park.
Oh yeah, I would totally go to that amusement park. I would even buy Poffins at the Poke Park.
Oh, yes.
Right at the little, Pokemon treats you can get me there.
Oh
Even
my
if it's
God.
$5 individually. I don't care, I'll do it.
Oh my god, it's just gonna be pretty much like us three and like 50,000 10-year-olds.
You'd be surprised how old some of the people are that play Pokemon.
Well, yeah. Yeah, of
You'd
course.
be surprised how many 30 and 40
I
Well,
would wager.
Alright, it's time to tell a quick story before we sign off. Let's see. Toys R Us was doing a Mew giveaway several years ago. I was in, I think, 5th or 6th grade, so this was, 7, 8 years ago. But what happened was, so the line was like 3 hours long in order to get your Mew, because we're still on the Game Boy Advances, and you had to individually trade them with each link cable with the staff members at Toys R Us. So I'm waiting for my Mew for hours, right? And then I see the person like 3 spots behind me. It's this like 80-year-old grandma ready to download a Mew. She was just... she was so into it. So you're right, Pokemon is for all the age groups, and I was definitely not like the average age when I went to go do that. There were a lot of people older than me when they went to go get that Mew.
I don't care if legendaries are banned in tournaments, damn it.
So I guess that's where we'll finish off. Thanks for joining me, Dakota and Anthony. Readers, if you have any ideas about licensing, where Nintendo could license their characters, where you'd like to see Nintendo characters, make sure to leave those in the comments below, and we'll make sure to address those. Thanks for joining us, and see you guys next time.
Take care, guys.
See ya.